Okay. Well, thank you so much and welcome to the Mentorsori podcast. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, my name is Pamela Tseu Atkinson, and I am a fellow educator. But I am here and wanting to be on this podcast to help spread the news about classroom management and helping kids succeed better. Um,
Another question. So,
yes,
can you tell us more about your podcast called World Class Everyday Teachers Hero? So,
yes,
I'm very interested in this.
yeah. Actually, I'd like you to be a guest on it. I interview teachers from across the world just to prove that we are all in the same boat. We all support each other. We all have the same issues and positive and negative, no matter where we are across the world. It's been very, very interesting to to see that, to also give each other not only the support but help in how we work with classroom management. And to be honest, there is also a section at the end where we talk about these 7 tools. And we always incorporate these 7 tools into any issues that the teachers are having, or that they're doing well. Like this, like I would be talking to an educator from, actually I have educators from Spain and Australia, and they would say, yeah, I do this. And I said, that's exactly building relationships. That's the care component tool. That is the classroom setup tool. That is the focus intervention tool. That is effective and engaging lessons.
So,
So
if
that's what
if
the
we
podcast.
want to listen to your podcast, the
Yeah,
link will be below,
yeah,
everyone.
that'd be
So,
great. That'd be great.
yeah.
And if anybody wants to be on, my guest, I love it. I just love talking to people all across the world. I think the world is a small place, and as educators, we're
Yes, and we need to be inspired because sometimes you're on your own in the classroom and it can be so disheartening and you feel, you come into this profession with I mean, that's how I felt, that I really wanted to change the world. I wanted to help children. I wanted, all of that. And then, and then gradually it's like, oh my God, that's super difficult.
I know, I know. It's getting
And then
harder,
you
but
have those moments where it's like, yes, I love this profession. Is looking ahead, what are your aspiration for the future of education, and how do you envision your work contributing to positive change in this field?
that's a very inspiring question. And of course, as educators, that's what we want to do, right? Inspire the world, right? One student at a time. Um, and I love working with teachers. I love that, because that's where we're going to get to the change in our children, is through educators. And that's why it's so important for me to empower educators to know that there is, like I said, the book is just one way. The book and the podcast are a few ways that I hope to give hope and empowerment to educators, that there is a way, an easier way, a more effective way, and a more loving way, a more positive way to help students to behave so that they can learn. Right? I mean, students that struggle with learning, research shows that 95% of students that chronically misbehave do so because they're falling behind academically. And school is hard. And oh my goodness, I'm going to fool around. And that's what, our tools come into place, effective and engaging lessons. How do we make our lessons engaging? How do we effectively make this a lesson so that Johnny, who fools around all the time, because by golly gee, I don't blame him, school is hard. And so we help him through that one tool. We can use other tools as well, but through that one tool, that's a way to get to Johnny, so that he feels empowered and he makes a change in himself so that he can learn and improve himself as well. So I think, going to the teachers, going to administrators, and helping them to have access to these 7 tools so that they feel like there's another way. And
Hmm.
I think that can make the change. And however I need to do that, it's my book now. It's on pre-sale now because I'm finishing it up, and as well as the podcast. And eventually, I would love to go and talk with educators. And well, my dream is to be on a TED Talk, to give a TED Talk, and give the
Wow, this is
concept. Yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
Yes.
Well, I give the concept of behavior motivation instead of behavior modification, and how do we set up our students for success in a real concrete way, not just let's not just talk about ideas. Let's actually use these tools.
Mm. Yes, absolutely. So thank you very much. I'm very, very grateful, and I'm really looking forward to listen to some of your podcasts. Thank you very much for coming and joining Mentor Story.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your good work. Take care.
Okay.